So we parked at the Flume. We are on the Franconia Notch State Park multi-use trail. We will be taking this to the Liberty Springs Trail, which will take us up to Mount Liberty. And we are seriously hoping that the day clears up. Coming up here, we ran into a lot of fog. Started clearing up right before the notch. We got to the notch and it's socked in with clouds and fog up there. But it's supposed to burn off, so we're hoping for the best. Okay, so after the Flume, you'll be walking 0.9 miles until you come to the White House Bridge. Right after the bridge will be the trail junction. As I said, as soon as you come over the White House Bridge, you'll come up to the Liberty Spring Trailhead, which is also the Appalachian Trail, which means it will be blazed in white. But we'll be following this to the Franconia Ridge Trail, which is 2.9. No longer on a paved trail. We are back to a regular trail. Okay, so shortly once you're on the Liberty Spring Trail, it starts to go up. We'll be doing a total of 10.4 miles round trip today, hitting Mount Liberty first, which will be Miss Brandi's number 12, and then heading over to Mt Flume, which will be number 13 for her. And then we're coming back the same way we're going in. Okay, so about 0.6 miles in, you'll come to the trail junction with the Flume slide. If you're interested in going up the slide, it's 2.6 miles down that way. Miss Brandi keeps thinking about it, but we're not taking her up that slide. We're gonna continue on the Liberty Spring Trail up to the Franconia Ridge Trail. So we got another 2.3. We're in about 2 miles. We've lost all those boulders that we had earlier on coming up. The trail's still a slight incline, but for the most part, it's just leveled right out. We're continuing to move on. The trail is covered in leaves, but it's still easy enough to follow. Of course, you've got, where is it? You've got the blazes. Again, white for the Appalachian Trail. Okay, we've come up to this rock staircase. Always amazing when I see the work that trail maintenance does doing this stuff. Coming up, these mountains are all covered in fog. And if you can see this in the camera, we're about to hit the fog. So still hoping that it burns off, or there'll be no views whatsoever. Well, unless you like fog. Fall foliage update.
There is none.
Pass peak. It's all on the ground. As we continue to climb higher on what we're starting to nickname our Halloween walk, because the trail's looking spooky. We've talked to some people coming down from the campground who were on the ridge yesterday and said there was a beautiful undercast, and they told us not to worry about it because we will
seeing the sun.
Yeah, we will rise out of the fog. I'm hoping that they're right. Last time we were up here, we had beautiful views, so I'll take an undercast this time.
And now we have all boulders to go up.
Well, we're about 2 3/4 of a mile, and we've hit our first steady incline. It's steep. So, heart rates are up, we're sweating, but still all good. So I'm sure that, as usual, the camera's not picking it up. That is up. Okay, so we're in 3 miles, and we are still on this relentless up. It is still a Halloween hike, so fog is thick, but so pan up. It's just bright white up there, sort of. We're hoping it burns off. We're in about 3.2 miles. Come up to more up. Almost like a rock scramble. I don't know how long I'll keep the camera going. Again, I'm not looking through the viewfinder because I'm more interested in not falling. Yeah, this continues for a bit. Okay, so we made it to the junction with the tent platforms and the water. Liberty Spring tent sites are down here. Let's go take a quick look. Okay, so there's a couple that I'm on. Looks like the trail may continue to go down. I'm not gonna follow them all to see how many there are, but I'm standing on one. There's one right there. There's one. There's Miss Brandi. And then we'll go right back out to where the trail is. And then this is where the water supply is. There's the water right there. Looks like there's 2 lines coming out. That one's dripping nothing. So, it's pouring down inside here. So, your water supply. If you continue walking past the water supply, you come to this area. I don't know if this is a site or not, but as I pan around, you could actually get a small tent in here, or even a reasonable sized tent. Alright, so that shows you this. Let's head on up to the Franconia Ridge Trail. Okay, looks like Mother Nature's gonna smile on us. That's the sun breaking through on that rock and that log. It's coming right through there. See the rays coming through the trees? And as I shoot up this way, you can see blue sky. It is absolutely amazing how getting rid of the fog can change your whole attitude about the hike. So, moving on. Just in case you're wondering, the remaining 0.3 up to the Franconia Ridge Trail, yeah, it's still up.
Yeah, there's a lot more up than I remember. So my heart's pounding.
Yeah, well,
But we gotta get up there.
let's go.
So we come to some stairs. Going up. I should almost be there.
We made it to the trail junction with the Franconia Ridge Trail. That last 0.3 coming up here. It's up. So, but we got 0.3 heading this way to Mount Liberty. So that sun's blaring off the view, off the lens. Yeah, it's a welcome sign. This ridge is flat so far. And, well, the blue skies are a welcome sight.
We got a little up though.
We got up. That's all right. It's a mountain. I'm just glad to see the sun.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll stop sharing the sun with you guys. Okay, so we're on the ridge walk. It's very nice in here. After all that up, this flat hiking is very, very nice and relaxing. But I know we got a little bit more up before we get to Mount Liberty, but we are extremely close to it. A nice little walk in the woods turned into a nice little incline. There's not much left. So, and I have spotted an undercast. We'll see if it's still there when we get up. Hey, there's that undercast I was just telling you about. We've got to get up there and get some good shots of this. That's absolutely beautiful. Wow. Here's your approach up to Liberty. Remember this from last time. Last time we were up here, it was cold. We had on hats and gloves. Not happening today. Look at this. Oh my God, that's, wow. Duels. That is gorgeous. Holy moly. Best undercast we've ever seen.
Wow.
Okay, so that's gonna be Liberty over there. We gotta go up and over that. But this undercast, there'll be a lot of video about this, because I gotta tell you, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's almost like you could just jump right onto it. You never know everything that's under there. And if you want to, cheap plug for our last video up here, we do have video of it. This is incredible though. Wow. Oop.
Oh.
Number 12. It's number 12 for you. She's a little nervous up here, so she's never seen an undercast before.
I don't think she likes the undercast.
No, I don't think so either. Okay, Mount Flume. That's where we're headed off to now. It will be 0.9 miles from Mount Liberty. And we got a heck of a view. Of course, I wonder if we have to go through that. There you go. I'm gonna cross that's a little bit of fun with a dog. Okay, so once you come down all the steep stuff over there, it just continues to keep going down. And eventually we'll be going back up. But it's only 0.9, so it's mountain miles. Mountain miles don't seem as long as regular miles. We keep going down. You would think eventually we gotta come back up. We don't have that much further to go, according to the GPS for mileage. So, well, we'll see when we get there. Okay, so as you can see, we're in the undercast. Another hiker just went by the other way saying that it doesn't get much thicker than this. So, but in any event, it looks great from the top. Just another shot of what it's like to be inside the undercast. Still working our way over to Flume. There's a lot of down. Now we're on the flat. We should be on the summit within 3/10, but I suppose the mileage could be off too. The sun rays coming through the undercast, so we must be getting back up near the top of it. So, continue ahead up to Mount Flume. Okay, standing on the top of Flume. Undercast is still brilliant out there. Thank you, Garfield. Franconia Ridge. We're on the Liberty. Okay, gonna attempt a 350 zoom here. Try to get a better idea if that's Garfield or not. It's gonna get real shaky and grainy, so just pre-warning you. It's probably the first time I've ever taken a shot with the 350 digital zoom, other than for the review on this camcorder. I'm about halfway. And mind you, I can't see in the viewfinder all that well. I think I just lost the mountain. Okay, that's all the way. We're back out. Brandi, number 13?
Number 13. That's unreal. The ocean effect. Incredible day. Walking in the clouds and back out on top of the clouds.
Alright, let's see if I can get this. I can see it with the naked eye, so I should be able to get it with the camcorder. There it is, Canon. Alright, you have service?
Yeah.
Really? With the same bloody phone, how come I don't have service? Early brands.
She keeps trying to lay down and it's too hard.
Another shot of Canon before it gets sucked up in the Undercast again.
That makes Adam have with like white chocolate.
Almost makes it look like a submarine coming up through the clouds. Okay, we're back on Mount Liberty, doing another pan. The Undercast is still here. Mount Liberty, looking over the edge. Standing here at the medallion. Right there. It's more over the edge. Up over to Franconia Ridge.
So over this side, it looks like there's ocean waves. It's just so cool up here today. It really is. This is just something that you don't see every day and you can never see from the bottom.
Another shot of Canon. It's much more exposed than it has been all day. So, still, very impressive up here. Alright, we're back down. 10.4 miles. And Brandi has her 12th and 13th mountain. And to believe it or not, we almost went to Galehead today when we came up and we saw the clouds that are still here. But as you saw from the video, we were given a gift. Mother Nature gave us an awe. So, the end.